Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball. All right, just about ready for baseball. So here's the lefty, Justin Steele.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The other way, makes the catch, one down. So up next, Carlos Beltran. Out there to center, Nimmo running hard to get it. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. There's a swing and a drive. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. 2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That misses. And it's 2-1. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs, bases empty. Up the middle, Loud to first, and that is the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Nate Pearson.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now the shortstop, Alan Trammell. That one at triple digits.
It's 0-1.
Swung on, belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Cut on and missed at 101.
No balls.
That's strike 1. And that one almost got him. Puts a bunt down. Slinging it to first in time. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here in Baltimore, now here is James Wood. Steele back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Trammell. Throw, picked it first, got him. Gil Hodges digs in now.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
On the ground to the left. Machado throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, bases empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Piazza gets it to first. Schwarber. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down
No
enough
balls,
where
2 strikes.
if you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. Beltran hauls it in for the out. Here comes Manny Machado. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Rafael Palmeiro. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to short. And that'll do it. And we're back. New inning getting started. Chris Taylor now. Up and
That's the
in,
ball.
and that's ball one. Steele measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Into center. Nimmo on the move. He's got it. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Beltran at the plate now, and that's inside. That one is absolutely belted, and that's a base hit. Now a long throw home, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice job.
Ready to go now? Now, Cody Bellinger. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Outside
1-2.
low, and the count is 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Dominguez sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Here's Story now. First pitch misses. Fried, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Next offering is in for a strike.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Now a chance for Manny Ramirez.
Ball.
Just missed. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Top of the zone for a called strike. That's a ball.
3-1.
Went with the sweeper. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Ryan.
And next will be the cleanup hitter,
Dozier.
Ryan Dozier. First pitch just misses. And that one is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the
1-2
changeup with that arm action.
Ball.
In the dirt. Throws it away. The tag and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. And now it's going to be Tony Oliva.
Leading off for the Honey Badgers, the right fielder, Tony Oliva.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
That's off the mark. Ball one.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Got away with that
One
one.
ball,
Left the
2 strikes.
curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
That's inside.
No, that missed.
I think
That's
it's
the
very
ball.
important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1-2
time.
is the count.
Squirts away a little bit. To second. Pulls him off the bag. Tag, and he got him. Great throw. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. And a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. Max Fried will go to work. And the sweeper misses.
That's the ball.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2.
Hit in the air, right field. Oliva. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Got him swinging. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Adam Dunn in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Lunging, but can't bring it in. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the third baseman, Troy Gloss. Inside, just missed.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And the count 1-2. Piazza, the lead runner, out at second. Done. On at first with 2 down. That's a little bit low. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Mike Piazza. Trout makes the grab. 1 down. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Bellinger in a full sprint. 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2 out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder.
And it looks like trouble. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's in there.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Piazza fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Andrew Vaughn now. Right through there for a strike. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first. One up, one down. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1.
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Trevor Story now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dominguez moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, now Machado up here. Fried back to work. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
Rip towards third. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. So the batting order turns over. Tony Oliva, the next to hit. That one pushed to the left and foul. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore, but even so here at the ballpark, some great food.
Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Corrals it, and that is the 3rd. On to the 4th. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And there's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. So up next, Brian Dozier. Flied to right his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient, because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. That one ripped right center field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Here's Trout. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Mike Piazza now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that one is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one missing low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch in the
That's the
dirt.
ball.
3-2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez makes the play, and that's the third out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Foul ball there.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time.
0-2.
And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Next to hit, Mike Piazza. Sneaks through, base hit. One down. Brandon Nimmo will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Nice stop. To first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. And that is out of play. 2 on, 1 out. And a sac bunt here. And that's foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. Fastball is outside. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Story sends it over to first, and they get the out. Ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Adam Dunn. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these guys need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Troy Bloss digs in now. There's the strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. And that one hammered. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they jump out front. It's 2-1. 1 out, bases empty. Andrew Vaughn, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 down, bases empty. In the air to left down the line. Dominguez makes the grab for the second out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. So a man at first. Here's Trevor Story. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Just missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bellinger on second. Story at first. 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. Down on strike. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side. Same side he throws from.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Manny Machado now. Late with the swing there.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Ramirez going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Ryan Dozier. Free, back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now batting, Mike Trout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Trout in his 14th season, 33 years old, a former first-round pick. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Foul ball. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Center field. Nimmo settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. High fly ball, right field. Trout. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. 1 for 2. And strike 1 to the catcher.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Now
Brandon Nimmo down at the plate.
Brandon Nimmo.
And the first pitch misses
outside.
for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Piazza makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, now it's going to be Adam Dunn.
Hitter, Adam Dunn.
On the ground. On to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Troy Gloss. He's already homered here in this one. And that one pulled foul.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Out to short, Trammell. And he'll be safe at first. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. This one smashed down the right field line.
Foul.
And foul ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bellinger now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And foul ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
No,
that misses the
out.
zone. And the count 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Nimmo makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. On a bounce right side. Vaughn takes it to the bag, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter.
So now
10.
here's the DH.
Yes,
Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
On the ground, out to short. Gloves it on the dive. Fires to first. He is safe. And now it's Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him! And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Manny Machado up to the plate. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Jones off of first with 2 away. And Manny gets a piece.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Here comes a pitch. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. We're at the top of the eighth. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Trevor.
So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Goose Gossage.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 1 for 3.
Ramirez.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the eighth. Ramirez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Dozier at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw in safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
In the dirt, but kept close.
0-2.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 2 outs. Swings and misses. It's a strike. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now the right fielder, Tony Oliva. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0. Nope, ball.
Strike one.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's the shortstop, Alan Trammell. And a big swing and a miss.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes. Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. Ramirez on the move, heading back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And a good eye there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one ripped. And no one can get there. So a man aboard. Now it's the DH, Adam Dunn. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Gossage goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Good eye in that spot.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And the batter now, Troy Gloss.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Gossage. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. In the dirt.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed. 1-run game here at the top of the ninth. Bellinger hammers one deep to right. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So bottom of the ninth. And here is Brandon Nimmo. Free back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Swings through that one out in front that time.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Slams off the bottom of the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Palmeiro in the box now, takes strike 1. Bunted back towards the mound. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Bottom of the ninth, 1-run game, 2 on. Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. First pitch, not close. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He shoots one out to right. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. And the batter now, Tony Oliva. To third, De La Cruz. Handles, throws to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. So digging in, Alan Trammell.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Lou Brock. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind of the pitch. That misses, and the count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And
that's a strikeout. And back here at Coors Field, getting the nod in this one, Matt Cain.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. Next to hit, Carlos Delgado. Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Adolis Garcia now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Seager stands in now. Inside, just missed. Delgado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit in the air, left field. Brock settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Denver, second inning set to go. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Pitch misses inside. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
So up next, Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brock sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. In there. He's safe. Chipper Jones will hit next. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Swings through that one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Foul ball, still 0-2. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Nimmo hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Lou Brock. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Until Ricky Henderson came along, Brock was the king of the stolen base. His record stood for a long time. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Brock makes the play, and there's two down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
He goes down looking. On to the third inning. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. Kane back to work. He was late there, strike one.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
The right fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Tony Oliva, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. That one inside. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now Alan Trammell struck out swinging his first time. That one pushed foul. Next offering is fouled back. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Set for the bottom of the third. And now here is Elly De La Cruz. First pitch misses. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Grounds one to short. Trammell whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Trevor Story. Little chopper rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. In the air out to center. Nimmo running hard to get it. Long run, tracks it down. Out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
High fly ball out towards left center. Brings it in. And that is that. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now here is Lou Brock. This to third. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now Mike Piazza. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First offering in the dirt. Late with the swing there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Adolis Garcia.
For Anaheim, the center fielder, Adolis Garcia.
In the air, right field. Oliva should have this one. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Here's your 1. Just missed.
1-1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Ranging back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Popped up. Loud. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lou Brock digs in now. On the ground, right side. To the plate, and he's out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Rafael Palmeiro. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That one missing inside.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Come on and miss. Struck him out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. So now here's the DH. Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And 1-2. Stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Lau at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to 3rd, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Denver. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. There's so much Clemente could do at the plate and in the field.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
About the only thing Clemente didn't have was elite speed, but the other 4 tools were as strong as anyone's in the game.
That one blasted deep to right. Back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. Now a chance for Ryan Roberts. Check swing, called strike. Roberto's #1 tool had to be his rocket arm. The bat's not far behind, though. Tremendous opposite field power. Swung on, belted. And that is a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to 3rd on the flyout with 1 away. Digging in, Trevor Story. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Hit in the air, center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
Carlos Delgado.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's towards center. Nimmo has it sized up. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Way out front for strike two.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup, Tony Oliva getting ready to hit. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Alan Trammell.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a swing and a miss there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Pitches in the dirt, 1-2 to count.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. He's pounding the zone right now, though.
2 down, nobody on. Just outside. And it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one hit to right. Clemente in position. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Adolis Garcia. Strom back to work. Foul ball there. Garcia goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now it's Corey Seager. 1 for 2.
Corey Seager.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging. And now Mike Piazza, 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. And they add on. It's 4-1. Brock, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Loud. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Top of inning number 7.
Here's the left fielder,
Lou Brock.
Lou Brock. Now pitching, Eric Gagne.
That one in triple digits.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Got it. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Mike Piazza will hit next. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 outs, bases empty. Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. And welcome back to. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Goose Gossage.
Now pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Oliva makes his way towards it, reaching down and makes the grab. So up next, Ryan Roberts.
Second baseman.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Roberts.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Gossage, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together. Ouch, that one got him. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Roberts leads off first with 1 away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
De La Cruz checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches. And somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Story stands in now and watches strike 1. Now a fly ball to right center. Nimmo sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this.
There goes Ellie. Pitch inside. Roll save. That's a stolen base.
And he's got deception in his delivery.
Stepping in, Ellie De
Leading
La
off for the
Cruz.
Braves, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And that's
Ball
way
back
high.
upstairs.
And this
First
one
pitch,
is off and
7
running.
o'clock.
Next
2-1.
pitch misses way outside. And that one wrapped foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Here's Austin Riley. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Steele. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Oliva pulls it down, 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jock Peterson. Outside, 1-0.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing.
Well, got to pause on that thought. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alan Trammell. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
That one hammered center field. Makes the catch for the out. Tony Oliva digs in now. First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strikes.
badly for ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Lou Brock. And first offering is fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Now one
Ball.
missed. Swing and a miss as he was out
1
front
ball,
that time.
2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's back here at PNC. Park. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Steele back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1. Steele, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Judge rips that one. That's back there. It's out of here. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Check swing, hit on the ground. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Wilmer Flores stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Oliva sizing this one up. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Fouled off. He was late. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it stays fair.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometime.
To Elliott, second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. So digging in, Rafael Palmeiro. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now the DH spot, Chipper Jones. Garcia really on his horse for this one. And the inning is over. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. There's the strike. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Nimmo has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Now it's going to be Adolis Garcia.
The center fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Just off the inside edge. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
1 out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
0-1.
Base knock right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hand.
To first, and they've got him picked off. Not in time.
No,
he's safe. Here is Austin Riley. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
On the ground to third. Slings it across, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third, and now it's Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
The count.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Nope. Foul ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Out of here. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Manny Machado getting ready to hit. And Manny gets a piece.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a foul out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So the lineup flips over, and now Alan Trammell. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Popped up. Judge really on his horse for this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Tony Oliva, flied to left his first time. That one fouled off. In the air, left field. Wood hauls it in to end the inning. Start of the fourth. Here is Jock Peterson. On the ground right side. Lau sends it to first, and Peterson retired. And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Wood. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. Around first and hustling for second. Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered here in this one. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And there's a ball. Swings through that. 2 out, spaces empty.
1 strike.
Out to short. A sliding stop at short. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out. Bottom 4. And the batter now, Lou Brock. Swinging a foul straight back.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
In the air, right field. Judge makes the catch, and there's one down. Mike Piazza now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Cut on and missed at 101. In the count, 1-2. De La Cruz fires over to first. Piazza out in the play.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Nimmo swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
The count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Steele back to work.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a slow roller. 1 away here in the 5th.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. It's out of here. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 2-1. Base is empty, one away. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
In the air, out towards right center. Oliva on the move to the gap. And there's two away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Garcia, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that one misses up and in. And 1-1.
1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. And Garcia is out. That in. Back here in Pittsburgh. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Fair ball. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Brandon Lowe will hit next.
Second baseman.
He's already homered in this game. Trying to move the runners over. To Elliott, second for 1, and that's all they'll get. And now it's Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. And Manny gets a piece.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. The throw to second is offline. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-2.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Bunting, and he pops it up. The bases all loaded up. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Oliva. And that one fouled off. Bases loaded, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Puts a bunt down. Sends it to Flores, but the runner scores from third. Thought they had a shot at him at the plate. Now the left fielder, Lou Brock. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Top 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab. So here's Riley now.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one hammered. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now Jack Peterson 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. There's a swing and a drive. It's out of here. So he just clears the wall. It's 3-3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Over to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Fought off foul. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. On to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike.
The first baseman,
And now the first baseman,
25,
Rafael Palmeiro.
Palmeiro.
Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Trammell tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. So the go-ahead run and score.
Now pitching.
Robert Suarez
Robert
comes on now.
Suarez.
First pitch misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
To the right side. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Roberts now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Up the middle. Loud. They get the force. Out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. And now the DH, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2.
O'Day.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Loud swings through it for strike 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Trying to move him over here. Picks it up with the bare hand to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Berg. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here comes Manny Machado, and Manny gets a piece. High fly ball out towards left field. He's under it. Makes the grab. And that is a big first out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Out there to center. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, ready to begin the eighth. And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a chopper out to short. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And that one fouled off. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. And fouled off. That misses off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt, and that's ball three. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
In the air, left field. Brock gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Pumping serious. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Tony Oliva. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, De La Cruz. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. And here is Lou Brock. That's out to center field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly.
That's strike 3. All set to start the 9th. So they turn to their closer, Goose Gossage.
Goose Gossage.
Swing and a foul out of play. Gossage ready. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop 3rd strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Calls it in, 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. So 2 away with nobody on. Next to hit, Ted Simmons. And he grounds one to the right side. Loud. Tosses to first. And the inning is over. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. O'Day back to work. And that is out of play. One away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Makes the grab, and there's two gone. So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit, Chipper Jones. Ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but.
And it's through for a hit. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter. Right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Machado at the plate and takes high there. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Here comes the throw.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And the batter now, Alan Trammell. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Flores. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Now pitching.
So they bring on the veteran, Chris Martin. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. So up next, Brian Roberts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He circles the bases and they add a pair. It's 6-4. And first offering is fouled off. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Still only one out here in the inning. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back here at PNC Park, now the number 2 hitter, Tony Oliva. Swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me
0-1.
fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to
1-1.
throw him anything off speed right here.
Sack bunt towards third. Grabs it barehanded. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Tags the runner for one. Lubrock digs in now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And a sack bunt here. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, just a nice
Now
job coming
batting,
through in a
catcher,
pretty high
Mike.
leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
2 on, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. And a big swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe. He beats it.
Well, back within one. He brings home the run. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
The 1-0. That one at triple digits.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Popped up, and that's a foul ball. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Miller is just 1 strike away. And that one a little bit high.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 6-5.